I literally have no product on my hair. I literally just was like, this is really a wash and go today after I worked out. And you guys just see how long it really is. It's crazy. But my hair has grown a lot. I'm just trying to like put in a tighter ponytail so it looks better. But anyways, whatever is disturbing the peace right now is because of you. Whether your peace is being disturbed because of the betrayal, you know, karma has a funny way of working in a way where not only will it upset you, but it will upset others. So anybody who inflicts pain, yes, you will feel it. But when you have decided, you know, the chosen thing is, I don't want to use that so loosely. So when you are chosen and you have accepted the responsibility of being the one in your family that is going to do things differently, and you decide to take on the spiritual burdens and lessons, and you choose to transmute the energy where the people who came before you in your bloodline could not. When people try you and you feel the effect the way that you do, and when you transmute that energy, it will be reflected back to them. Call it law of attraction. That's deadly. Call it law of attraction, right? Kind of a reap what you sow type of thing. Or, you know, go find another universal law, the 12 laws of karma. Look into it if you feel like you need to. But when people do the one to choose to take on these spiritual lessons and take on this lifestyle and really do something bigger with it, it does cause a ripple effect. That's just how it works. I have a few cards in front of me, but there was something that caught my eye. And it's the title of a book. It's called The Lake of Fire. It's by Rose Ellen Brown. And I don't know much about the book. As I just read the title, and I said, you know what? That energy feels so pertinent to the collective during this time, right? So I pulled on the energy. And I've been seeing this betrayal for a while in the collective, but I didn't know it was going to hit or feel like this within the collective, right? So we do have betrayal here, deception, people wearing masks, right? People falsifying things to stop people from operating in the highest light, which is the frequency of love, right? Because with the right intentions, love can conquer a multitude of things. This betrayal can look like deception. It can look like theft. It can be dishonesty. It could be acting strategically. There could be this energy of trickery, trickster spirits, and people being fraudulent. Whether that's fraudulent accounts and gang stalking, whether that's people wearing masks and concealing their identity while giving you a performative role. It can be a multitude of things. But it has literally caused blockages, not only for the people who were operating in these fraudulent energies, it was causing blockages for the collective when it came to that love life. Being able to connect to the divine, being able to connect with one another. Imagine if you sow a bad seed, you know how bad fruit can affect other fruit. That's basically what it does. It's an energy of a trajectory, of a projection, if you will, right? It will ensue chaos. It will be a catapult into a fire. The reason that this caught my eye so much is because in one of my decks, I have the lake. And if you've seen me read before, you know that I read the lake as a very peaceful energy. Just because how it's depicted. Now, I don't have the card out here right now. I know I'm not going to shuffle through it at this time. But it's there and it exists. And so right now, Spirit is like, okay, let me balance out this energy, because what has happened is that now that the betrayal has been done, the deception has been done, and maybe for, I'm hearing quiet as kept. So it was definitely on the hush hush. It was on the down low. It was, it's never directly in front of your face. No one ever. And that's the killer part. I want you to take a step back and assume this role with me, that the person that you are and the energy that you operate in, nobody ever steps to you directly. They all do this shit behind the damn scenes. They never step into you and come in correctly with the beef that they chosen to have with you, because of you were operating in your chosen purpose and destiny. Now, whether they agree with it or not is a personal problem. We know that when God gives people purpose and destiny and places, and even if you don't know exactly where you're going, but you're like, I'm trusting in the divine, I'm trusting in God, nobody really knows what that's going to look like. Where we start off at is not where we end up. But because people be judging motherfuckers for the path that they be on, when it wasn't even a conference call to begin with, it's absolutely crazy. Now, all the judging and the shit that they be doing be said behind the backs of people who be actually trying to live their life. But the killer part is, the worst part about this whole situation is that it's the empath that feels it. Because they're empathic, because they're so in tune, because they can feel energy the way that they do, they get affected the most. Not the motherfuckers who's operating in their ego and their exterior to energy is so hard, they could walk in a room and not even understand the shift of what's happening. Because they've closed their heart. Their heart is so guarded. They operate out of things that benefit them. They could be walking right into the lion's den and they wouldn't even notice, because they don't have the guidance from the divine. They don't listen to God. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing the things that they do. See, like judging people, making excuses for their behavior, or, the lack of empathy or sympathy that they show to others, because it doesn't benefit them. Causing unnecessary illusions. And just imagine if you were God and you were the divine, you were the ancestors, the angels, the spirit guides, whomever, and you were watching all of this shit play out. I would be so pissed that you keep putting illusions in front of my child, my loved one. You keep doing whole ass shit while I'm trying to get them on a path that is going to create their destiny and give them a better life, release them from the burdens and the blockages of their bloodline, so that they can live a life of ease and peace. And here come yo little evil minion ass with all this betrayal and backstabbing and thievery and fraudulent, narcissistic, egotistical, maniacal behavior. For what? This not even your game, big dog. I don't even know why you're over here playing. Didn't nobody invite you over here. But here you brought your little minion ass over here, messing up the shit that I got going on. If I was spirit, if I was God, if I was a creator, if I was an ancestor, you would be on my shit list. You would. I'm sorry. You just would. Causing blockages and delays for a warrior that is already wounded and has already been through so much already. And you don't think that your interference is not going to combine. It's not going to combine. You don't think that your interference is not going to allow divine intervention to happen? Must be mistaken terribly. See, a lot of times the divine and God will allow things to go on. So when they get their get back, you're in a space of vulnerability and cornered. You didn't think it was going to happen to you, did you? You didn't get the memo. You didn't get it. It wasn't for you to get or for you to understand, let alone was it for you to judge. You should have looked at it and said, I don't really understand that, so I'm going to go about my own way and mind my motherfucking business. But they didn't. They didn't. So, I'm getting where two or more are gathered, the divine is there. Since you want to be a little shit starter, you want to be a little fire starter? Okay. Let's play ball. Let's see where the divine is going to take this. What is the outcome of this situation, Spirit? Spirit guides of the highest white light. Please allow me to see what the outcome of this situation is for those who be disturbing the collective peace. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Tower card in the reverse. They're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck. Suffering, delays, collapse, storms, restlessness, for ensuing and starting fear, insecurity, living beyond their measures or their means, obsession with work, false success, deception, and lack of faith. But this Nine of Pentacles represents someone who is extremely codependent, and they are extremely codependent on the fact that they are not willing to change. And it looks like they're going to be stuck right in that place. Seven of Pentacles, wondering where is all their hard work, earnings, and success? Where is it? Where is it coming? Where is it going? What is happening? They put all this effort and energy into being reckless. And it's a very unfortunate thing. But for you, collective, with the World card, it just shifts you right into a cycle of perpetual blessings. I hope I'm using that word right. Ace of Pentacles. It literally moves you into a cycle of newness, of brand new beginnings, of opportunities. You know, the wheel has to turn at some point. The karmic wheel does not stay where it is because people think that it should for them. Not after you've been out here causing havoc, baby. And just because you do it behind the scenes don't mean that you ain't gonna get caught, because God see everything. And an empath and an intuitive person feels the havoc and the chaos that you're trying to bring. So let's be clear. You caught. Five of Wands. Caught up in that bullshit. I'm so caught up, got me feeling it. So here could be a Leo. Okay. But the King of Cups energy here is a fire sign. I heard that very clear. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The pain that you ensue and the trouble and the heartache and the grief and the problems, pause, that you cause for others will be done unto you. You have met your match, baby. 14:44 on the clock when I say that. Because you have refused to do the inner work on yourself. And time again, have you been given this opportunity to change things, to go within, to really find out where your flaws are and work on them. Do unto others as you have done unto you. Did you forget that? Did you forget simple things like little nursery rhymes and things that you learned as a little kid? Because it's giving you must have slipped and fell and bumped your head somewhere. Because how do you not understand the basics of how to treat people? Like normally, was this because the collective wasn't operating and moving as a normal person, so you didn't give them the respect that you would normally give someone else? I see how it is. I see how you are. Yeah, 3 of Cups. You wanted to celebrate with other people. You got to pay your karmic dues for whoever has done this to you, collective. Whoever you are watching this, okay? But you got to pay your karmic dues, honey. You got to play your role. Because you definitely ensued and you have started and you have ignited a fire where a person was trying to find peace. You started a fire where somebody was trying to find peace. Imagine a person being peaceful and minding their fucking business. And here you are, a little fire starter. You're a little shit storm. You're a little turd. That's what you are. That's who these people are. 4 of Wands in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in the reverse. Delays, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifices, and lack of control. You are going to experience what it means. You're going to experience the feeling. These people are going to experience what it feels like to be delayed, blocked, laid off, casted away, shunned, shut out. And the karmic wheel, you're now at the bottom of it for playing these motherfucking games. 4 of Wands talks about harmony and peace, but that motherfucker in the reverse. You started it. Shit, they started this shit. So the divine is going to finish it. You thought the divine was not going to step in? Oh, because of the chosen ones, the collective, because they're spiritual. God couldn't be with them. Because your little mind, your ego can't comprehend how God can protect somebody who doesn't move or operate the way that you do. Okay. Well, if fuck around and find out season was here. If fuck around and find out. No, I said that wrong. Fuck around and find out season is here. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what I have in regards to this message, collective. That energy just keep coming out over and over and over again. That somebody wanted to stir up some drama, cause chaos. Well, they gonna get hit with the shit. They bad. Anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Love and light to you. I hope you find some peace, some solitude. Okay? And may you receive the recognition and the flowers and the love that you deserve. Love and light to you. Namaste.